I've had this dream for a while now, to go out in the nature for a couple of days with nothing but my camera and tripod, and only focus on photographing the beautiful landscape around me. While it may not sound like a big deal and like it would be really easy to just go out to the nearest forest and set camp, I've been putting it off for a really long time. Mainly because of getting stuck in my daily work routines and just trying to keep up with project deadlines. But also because I felt that I didn't really have anywhere to go do this challenge. The area around where I live is really flat and it feels like I photographed the same boring landscapes for years already. So, I needed a change. I wanted some mountains to hike up and experience the nice view from the top. I also needed someone with me so I wouldn't be out in the nature all alone in case something bad happened. That's why I'm joined by my brother Ken, who's an amazing photographer and human being. Make sure you check him out on Instagram to see his photos from the trip as well. Alright, we're currently one day away from heading out to Sweden and I'm trying to pack my camera bag. I'm trying to pack as lightly as possible so I don't have to carry way too much weight on my shoulders while we're out there hiking. I still have a lot of other stuff to bring with me as well. Some of the outdoor stuff like a small mattress to sleep on and the sleeping bag itself. So we'll see if I can fit everything. I'll give you an update once I have my bag packed and ready to go. Whew, I'm finally done packing and this is everything I've got so far. My camera bag is still open because I'm putting my camera back there as soon as I go. That's just some trash. And this is not all of it. I still have one more bag already in the car because I picked it up from my parents' house. I had some outdoor stuff still in their garage. But now I really gotta run because we said we were gonna start driving towards Vasa at 2 o'clock and I still have one special package to pick up which I'm really excited about, and I think you'll understand why when I show you what it is. But for now, let's head out. The next day we started trimming down our gear to minimize the weight and size of our bags. It turned out to be a bit more challenging than we thought and we really struggled to make everything fit in our 2 camera bags and 1 additional bag. Once we got it all packed up and ready to go, we headed out a couple of hours just before sunset. We knew this wasn't ideal, but we didn't have a choice because of our tight time schedule. This meant we would have to find a camping spot and set up the tent in complete darkness. We drove for 2 hours as the light was slowly fading away and arrived in the pitch black while the rain was pouring down. We had about a 1 kilometer walk to our camping spot, so we geared up and started walking towards the unknown. Once we arrived, we set up the tent and crawled into our sleeping bags with not much energy left for the day. Alright, what do you say?
It's alright.
Cozy?
It's cozy.
Yeah, we finally managed to get the tent up and get into our sleeping bags. So now we'll try to get some sleep. Pretty nice. In the morning, we finally got to see our camping spot. It was a beautiful beach right by the ocean and we couldn't have picked a better spot. We ate breakfast and drank our coffee before we packed our bags to get going on our first small photo hike. After getting some nice waterfall photos, we decided to head back to the car for my special package. And we also started to get hungry, so we brought all the food from the car to our camping spot. This turned out to be a really good move, because as soon as we got to the camp, it started pouring down and we took cover under this small hut. Alright, this is the package I told you about that I picked up last minute. It literally arrived only 1 hour before we were supposed to start from Jeppis to Vasa. So I was really lucky to actually get it with me on this trip. And some of you may already know what's in this bag. It's a drone and it's the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I've wanted a drone for so long, but because it's so expensive and I've had other gear I needed to invest in first, it took me a really long time to finally get one. Now that I have this drone, it opens up so many more ways of being creative. I'm really excited to start using it in my video and photo workflow, and this thing will come with me on pretty much every shoot or adventure I go on from here on out. Once we got some food and it stopped raining, we quickly packed up the tent and brought it back to the car. It was finally time to head up to the top of the mountain and shoot the sunset. Alright, we just got back to the car and we're currently repacking our bags for a final hike to the top. We're leaving all the extra stuff like the tent and the sleeping bags in the car. After about 40 minutes of hiking, we got closer to the top and made a quick stop at Slotdalsskrevan, which was this amazing canyon with walls spiking up 50 meters straight up on both sides. It was an amazing sight and I got to practice my drone skills flying between the canyon walls. After a while on this location, the sun started to come out and we realized we didn't have much time before it would set. So we quickly packed up and continued towards the mountain peak. We made it up just before sunset and the view was incredible. We stayed at the top until it was getting dark so we could get some photos during blue hour as well, and started our journey back to the car with our head torches leading the way. Seeing the car felt unbelievably good and we were super happy with what we got to experience during our short trip.
Ooh, there's the car. We made it back.
Alright, we finally made it back to the car. The hike was only 3.2 kilometers or something. But yeah, we got everything we needed or everything we wanted. We got some amazing moody shots, we got sunset, we got blue hour, and we got some rain, a rainbow. Yeah, we couldn't ask for more. We're just super happy, and now we're gonna jump in the car and head for our 2-hour drive back to Umeå. Doing this journey made me realize how much being in the nature helps us reset and not think about our otherwise pretty stressful lives. I believe God wanted us to be close to His creation, not just to explore it, but also to understand how amazing He must be to have created something like this, with all the little places and details for us to discover. I want to challenge you to get out more into nature and out of your comfort zone to see for yourself the effects it can have on us. By just spending a little more time in the nature and away from our phones, we can create unforgettable memories we take with us for life. We left this journey with so many great memories and tons of experience with us for the next trip we want to do. Here are some of my favorite photos from the trip. If you want to see the photos before my videos are released, you should definitely follow me on Instagram. You can see my username right here, and that's where I post all of my favorite photos. If you're interested in more photo and adventure type of content, you should definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.